Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back
to the Work Pals podcast.
I have a lot to talk about.
Do you? I love it. Welcome back to the Work Pals podcast.
I'm Noelle.
I'm Noelle.
I'm Noelle.
I think they can tell that I'm Noelle. You know?
Noelle can be a girl or a boy's name.
Exactly. So maybe.
I'm Aaron.
And Aaron could be a boy or a girl's name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't break a nail. So how was your we didn't record last week. We're bi-weekly now.
Yeah.
Bipolar.
All of the buys.
Yeah.
Wait.
Nah, we're not, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, buy, sell, bisexual, buy, sickle, bicarbonate, bypass. You're funny. We're all the buys. I don't even know where to go from there. How was your week? I haven't seen you. What'd you do?
It was good. I just worked all week. Last weekend I was in Myrtle Beach for a bachelorette. So
Joe, you be out there, bro.
I know. And you know what? It was a really good time. I am definitely done.
Oh, you're
drinking.
all okay.
I need a solid break.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it was super fun, and I had never been there before.
You're just
cool.
You're just too old, or you're liver.
Yeah, all of the above, and also just looking back at pictures and videos, I hate to see them when I'm hammered and to be obviously I was having fun in the moment, but it's just I'm just I cringe a little bit.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah.
What about you? What's new?
What's new? Yeah, bro, mad stuff, bro. You know how life be for Aaron.
Right.
Rock star.
Mm-hmm.
No, life's chill right now, man. Life is good, you know. Started a different job.
Mm-hmm.
Working on some business stuff. You feel me? Life is just lifing, bro. Lifing. I'm tired a lot, man. I just be tired.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Well, tired ain't gonna pay the bills, but okay.
Tired ain't gonna pay the bills. You're right about that, homie. When we gonna we should launch a business together.
You got a new idea for us every week.
We kind of have one. We technically have a business. We just didn't LLC it.
True.
But we got a business, bro. So if anyone wants to invest in our business.
Well, yeah, I just saw this TikTok video and I wanted to hear what you had to say. How are basketball players, professional basketball players, why are you missing what are they called? Free throws. How? She's like, I in high school did the same routine for cheerleading over and over till I knew it like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
You've been throwing free throws since you're 10 years old and you still haven't gotten it down.
Make those.
And it's in that one moment too, it's nobody else is coming at you. You just shoot the ball. You should know where it goes. Muscle memory.
And you're getting paid.
She's so right. How do you miss it?
Yeah.
I bet if I trained as much as you, I would hit it every time.
And they get paid
millions
money to not miss it. I kind of agree with her. One, because from the time they're 9, you just be shooting free. If even people who can't dribble, who don't be on the court playing basketball, shoot free throws.
Right.
You do it your whole life. There's no one around you other than just you and the ball, and you just miss. And you're getting paid possibly hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars.
You've been doing this for 30 years. You should be able to do this with your eyes closed. Sorry.
What's crazy is they could have you can have a free throw percentage of 60%. Could you imagine if at my job my performance came back at 60%? I'm fired, bro.
Right.
Yeah. She might be right about that. I kind of agree with that. It's kind of come on, bro, get it together.
What?
Yeah, you can't make a free throw?
Yeah. This is your one job. You can't even do that.
Yep.
You've been training 30 years to still only get it 60% of the time.
Yeah. And what's crazy is sometimes they just be on the bench and they could go in and miss every single shot when they're off the bench. That check's still clear the same.
Dang, really? It doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. It may
I didn't know if they get paid more if they do better in the game.
No. It will you may be better set up for a better contract. So just say you're going to get traded. So they may decide to trade you, and then the next place you get traded, you just can't negotiate as much money. But at the end of the day, I negotiate a contract, right? I say, Noelle, if you cook for me, I'm going to pay you $100,000 for this year. And just say every meal's terrible. I still have a contract with you. Does not matter how the performance is.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if somebody was I'll give you $1 million a year to play professional basketball on this team, I'd be like, Fingers crossed I get to sit on the bench every day and just
That's
make
crazy,
$1 million.
Yeah, riding on the bench, you still win a ring.
And
The
like
whole
fingers crossed I get to just hang out while everybody else does the work.
and the team wins, and you're still like, yo, yeah, we
Ooh, that
won, we
was us.
won,
We did it.
yeah, we did it. Let's go, team. Butt smack, butt smack, butt smack. Yeah, locker room. And it's like, nah, bro, you was on the bench. Money still come through the same though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Bench warmers matter too.
I think it's the pressure, bro, that makes him miss it, right? It gotta be the pressure. You think they just miss on purpose?
I don't think they miss on purpose. I think
It's the pressure.
I don't know what it is.
It's the pressure. You know what I mean?
They've been doing like all this like whoosh, warm up like 2 before. Gotta bounce this 6 times first. It's like you should just know how to shoot it.
I like the way your explanation of like how I can see how you would operate on the court. Like all
I
your
played
instructions.
basketball when I was younger.
Yeah, I saw a picture.
Really?
Yeah. One of those, it's in that little room right there. You had a whole
Really?
bunch of school pictures.
Oh,
You looking crazy, bro.
creepy.
Yeah. How was that creepy? You showed it to me.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. It was
Oh, I thought like you were just in there looking.
pictures of you in high school. Like,
You're like putting that in your pocket.
yeah, you had them braces, right?
I had braces for 7 months.
That's such a short amount of time, man.
Yeah, it was not necessary.
Yeah.
I had straight teeth.
Uh-huh. You had those train tracks on there.
Like you never had braces?
No. Well, black people don't
Why do
get.
we keep talking about braces?
Yeah, I know, right? It's just the season of braces. Black people don't need braces. Never, ever. We never need them.
That's so not true.
Yeah, it's not true at all.
Their new season of Love Island is out. I haven't started it yet.
Wait,
It's the show that like comes out like
yearly.
like it's basically live.
Okay, in the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, and they just shoot back to back.
Like they're there right now.
And they shoot every day, right?
I think.
Like the
or like
episodes released
they have a
every day.
couple days that they're off, but like
Mm.
so like I think they'll like record on a Tuesday. That episode comes out on Wednesday night.
Yeah, wow. And then how many nights a week does it come out?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to get back into it. I like completely
Remind me,
forget.
that's the
year.
show that had Huda,
Yes.
Jeremiah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should watch it this year.
Okay, maybe I will, and we'll review like the episode.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Did you already know who the cast is?
A little bit, but like I have to watch. I don't actually know like by name.
Yeah, like
They posted like pictures of who the cast is.
Leading up to it, are they dropping like trailers? No, because they're recording it. Oh, so leading up to it, they just show you, okay, that person's gonna be in it, and you're kind of guessing.
You have no idea.
Oh, that person.
They don't have any idea.
That's cool. Yeah. So everyone's
One of the
finding out
girls-
real time.
One of the girls has already been kicked off the show because somebody found an old video of her saying the N-word.
That's already.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. She's not in it. I started watching the first episode, and there's no way for her to be cut out of it entirely. So I'm like, did they have to re-record this? How did it work?
Oh.
Was she in any of the episodes, or did they catch this before they even recorded the first
Yeah.
episode? I don't know how it works, but I just think it's so crazy. Like you go on Love Island. If you've done anything ever, not saying like what she did is wrong, but like if you've done any, like somebody will find it. Even if it's just something like weird you did, somebody will find it.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
And I'll answer too.
Yeah.
What is the worst thing you've ever done? We're diving right in there.
I'm not going to answer that, Aaron.
What's a thing that maybe not the worst ever thing? Because I know you, that probably means you getting arrested. Well, what's the worst thing that something that you know is really bad you've done that you know would come out if you were on a show like Love Island?
So I guess like if I admit it now, then it's like when this comes back to bite me one day, I've already put it into the universe. You can't get me.
Yeah, you can't get me.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't want to say that on here.
Okay, I'll go. I'll say one that's like.
Okay.
We'll start with one that's light.
Okay.
That's light.
I'm
Like it's
so
probably I
curious
wouldn't
what
go to
this is gonna
jail.
be.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
When I was in 4th grade, I remember this vividly. I'm in line for lunch, right? And I'm a nice person now. I wasn't the nicest person in school. And if my friends got around me, I would just do dumb stuff because my friends are around me. They're pressuring, not even pressuring me. I wanted to make them laugh and entertain them. Sometimes at the expense of other kids. And there was like a 2nd grader in front of us, right? We're in lunch. We're in line for lunch. And there's a 2nd grader in front of us. And he was like really shaky. Like his lip would always quiver like this. Like he's like a really overall nervous kid. and we're in line, and I have my little lunch tray, the little orange ones,
Yeah.
and or just looking at the back of his head because it's like freshly shaven. And normally we smack the back of people's heads, but my hands weren't free because I had my tray, but there's no lunch on it yet. Waiting in line, I took it, and they all looked at me, and they were like, "Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?" And I said, "Dink!" I said, "Bop!" And I hit him in the head, and then we turned around, and so he turned around, and I could feel it, and then I couldn't help but look. And when I turned to look, he was like, there was tears welled up in his eyes, and his lip was just quivering, bro. And right there, I was like, because my mom and my dad raised me like, that's not right. I felt so bad. I was like,
You were a bully.
bro, I just hit this kid in the head. But because like my friends were there, I just was like, I just
Really,
looked
that was
at
so
him,
funny,
and
right?
then turned around, and we all just started cracking up, bro.
No, you were a bully. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really bad, bro.
That's
like,
really bad. I
you know
hope that
what?
kid's okay.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
I hope he's okay.
Quivering lip kid, wherever
He's
you
already
are.
that scared in second grade. Imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine what he knows now.
If you went to Hall School in Bridgeport, Connecticut, down the street from the Sea-Town, I hope you're doing okay. He'd be.
You went to Hall School?
Went to Hall School till
And your last name is Hall?
yeah, the jokes they wrote themselves. Yeah, but that right there, I feel like if he online was like, yeah, that guy Aaron, like just said I ever got famous. He was like, yeah, he bullied me in school, and he smashed. He would like exaggerate it, of course, little quivering lip self. He probably like smashed the tray over his head.
The people we are now are so different from the people we were in high school, in college.
Yeah.
Like, people genuinely do grow. So it is crazy, but it's like, so it's crazy to me that somebody could say that and people are like, Aaron might seem like a funny guy, but he's actually a dick. And it's like, no, that was 25 years ago.
Yeah, well,
longer. I don't know.
yeah, it was longer. It was fourth grade.
Whatever. I don't know how old
wait.
you are. Fourth grade?
I don't care. So that's like a light thing. What's one of yours? Clean out your closet real quick. Where are the skeletons buried? Tell me the things.
I'm trying to think of something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of like if somebody had like a proof of this on their phone that could come out, like what would it be?
Yep.
There's only one and I know what it is and it's like terrifying to say out loud.
Bad?
I don't think I can post this.
I think if anyone is honest, they have something in their past where they said something they shouldn't have said.
Something messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, and we just did it because
like,
we were...
and truthfully, and this is no excuse, obviously,
Yep.
but you're young and naive. You don't know. I didn't know what I didn't know.
Gotcha. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, like, it's the people you surround yourself with, unfortunately.
You know the HGTV lady who just recently got in trouble? She had the home improvement show, and she was up on the ladder.
What? I didn't know about
and
this.
She goes, and like, she was like frustrated, and she said, "Oh, fart."
What? No, she didn't.
She lost her job.
Oh, I gotta look this up.
She lost her job. Like, so that's your...
The way I'm like laughing, it's like I'm doing it because I'm uncomfortable, not because I'm like thinking this thing is funny, you know?
Yeah. And I can vouch for you.
I can like understand people like actually learning things, and it's not even so that like I was educated. I feel like my parents always taught me right about this. It's that I was naive and thought I was being cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't cool. I'm embarrassed now. Look what I have to do.
It's crazy that that's the worst.
Really?
Yeah. What the heck?
What did you think it would be?
There's so many other mean, malicious things people do to people that like, that's like more so like you made a joke that was offensive back in the day. Like, that's not even bad. Like, bruh, I just made a joke in the group chat yesterday that I after I made it, I was like, that can never see the light of day. I probably should not have said that. Like, what are we talking about here? You know? You know what I feel bad about sometimes? Bullying a lot. Okay. I am not a bully. Let's just put that out there.
I don't know.
But a lot of my things, a lot of my things I regret are like moments where I did something mean to someone to laugh at their expense because it was funny.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Agree. Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of times I reflect. Like, remember we were working at our old job. There was were you there with the sponge prank? Mm-hmm. Like, that's one that I think about. Like, that's really mean. We had these sponges. You know those sponges that you dip in water? Of course.
Like the yellow ones that are like kind of firm.
And they expand.
Yeah.
I took that and I took a caramel candy and I melted a caramel candy and I melted a white chocolate and I made it look like a dessert. And I decided this one guy who is kind of like a little, little dodo brained. I don't know how to explain it. He's kind of like just all over the place, kind of scatterbrained at the job. I decided to make it look like a dessert and then trick him into eating it. So
when you retell this story, I realize how messed up it was.
And it didn't look real enough. So I took the same sponge, I melted chocolate, and I rolled it in chocolate, and then I put more chocolate over the top, and then I put white chocolate drizzle on it, and it looked like a scrumptious. And I think we crushed up Oreos and put it on it. It looked like a really scrumptious kind of like brownie thing. And I'm recording it, and when the guy walks in the room,
this on video?
Yes, somewhere, but I'm not sure. And I'm so mad that I was trying to get him to eat it right while he was there. I was like, "Oh, you should try this brownie," and it smelled good and it looked good. And he was like, "Oh, awesome!" And he grabs the brownie and he walks out with it.
Really?
Yes. And so I go, I don't want to yell his name. I go, so and so, come back. He comes back and he has it in his mouth and he's like, And I go, that's not a real brownie, bro. That's a sponge. And then
I remember it happening like that.
He actually ended up putting it in his mouth. And he was like, I thought something was weird about it.
We could have got fired for that.
But like, what do we like? Most of the things we've done in our work life, I really think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, we could have got fired. I'm not saying we were good at our job, but bad employees at the same time. I think that's every employee. I will say that you're good at certain aspects. Not good. You value certain aspects of your job and others you don't. So like, working.
It's hard to stay professional at work.
Yeah, working in patient care, you value your patients. Mm-hmm. But the second it's something not patient related and it's just you with the other employees,
yeah, it feels like you're with your friends.
Yeah, so you just say things and do things that you wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like also that's kind of like the sign when you should leave somewhere.
Yeah.
If you feel like if management came up to you and you feel like you could like crack that little joke that might be crossing the line, it's like you probably are too comfortable here.
Yeah. Or when they ask you to do something and they're like, "Oh, that's gonna go on your review," and you just don't you generally just don't care. Like you're like, I really just don't care, and you don't mind like them feeling that from you. Like you're like, oh yeah, I gotta go. We had a slap contest at work.
Oh my gosh, we did.
Mm-hmm. I think I still have all the videos too. Like that's how the timing.
I just remember like us recording it and then after the fact being like that video can never go anywhere.
Oh yeah, we could get fired.
Yeah.
Like that's the timing we were on is, and I still will never post it.
No.
I still won't say who's in it because a couple of them still work
within the system.
Yeah. But we had a slap contest at work.
Yeah.
Like do you under like all
that
the other
is crazy.
Post-COVID.
But it's so funny because like if we did post that, like I like to think it would get viral.
Nah, you know how it is nowadays. Actually, it probably would because we're slapping each other kind of hard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
how was the game?
Not holding back. Post-COVID times were so.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, we did some crazy stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but there's so many times like I've done mean things in my life. Like I'm not,
You know what? And we all have, and like that's how you grow and reflect.
Yeah.
If anybody has been perfect since they were born, please come forward.
Yeah. But I never said a word I wasn't supposed to say.
I don't know if that's true. You say shit on here all the time that I have to delete.
Yeah, but I never say the words. I never say the words I'm not supposed to say. Yeah, I never even use the R word. Rebuild, rhetoric, Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. But like, wasn't there another woman who was gonna she was gonna be on The Bachelorette, but the video came out of her like hitting. Yeah. Her man, almost hitting the baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah. At least we don't have anything like that in our record. Not to like put us on the pedestal, like
right. Not that like the things that we've done, like we're already ashamed of what we did, but yeah, I feel like neither of us have something like where we did something that crazy where it's a video of me like hurting somebody.
Yeah. Or like
putting anybody in danger. Yeah. Like no.
Like so what I used to put boogers on walls and under things and on people's clothing. You know what I mean? Like
it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
I could have been putting their heads in toilets.
I could have been putting their heads in toilets. Like, so what? Like we've all done.
So what we're saying is, just let us off the hook.
Yeah, let us off the hook.
we tweeted a lot in high school. You guys
Yeah.
didn't?
Well, no.
Oh,
Because,
really?
but you gotta think, when I was in high school, it was MySpace.
Oh, right. Oh, I forgot we grew up in different times.
And I graduate, and then in the next year and a half, 2 years, Facebook came out and killed MySpace. So more so, and also MySpace, we didn't message. We would message each other like privately, but I wouldn't put anything on your page personally.
Right.
I guess you could screenshot who my top 8 was, and if there was someone questionable in my top 8. Facebook, though, I wish I had my old Facebook page, because you would have a lot of social interactions very publicly,
Yeah.
which felt so weird. Like,
it is really uncomfortable.
it's
One
of these,
like for truth is.
I hate. What is that?
You never did those?
No, what is that?
One like for truth is, or like for truth is.
So
somebody would like your post, and you have to go on their page and you post like truth is, and you would be like, truth is, I think you're hot. Truth, like you would just like, or like
Facebook
you would
was
have to
funny.
say a truth about them on their profile. And it was like, we
was
did
funny.
that just for fun. We're like, oh, bored, like for truth
Yeah.
is. And it's like, what?
Facebook was really, really, what do the kids say? Messy? Facebook was
Yeah.
kind of messy.
Honestly,
Yeah. You still have your old one?
I just want to scroll back a little bit, see.
Yeah, people would like, for instance, if I had friends or people who I hadn't talked to in a while, and they felt like I was ducking them or being flaky, they would just put it right on my page and be like, yo, haven't seen you in a while, hit me up. But it's like, now, bro, everybody can see that. Like,
Right.
Like, I always found that so weird.
Like, why is this out there? Like, you could have just messaged it privately.
You could also, remember, you could see if people liked someone's post or commented on someone's post.
You still
or
can,
shared
right?
things. Yeah, like, or share things with each other. Because it would be public.
Oh, right.
And I still remember there was a girl that I liked, and there was a guy who liked her. But she told me, oh, I don't really like him. Yeah,
Okay.
And then I went on, like, because
Oh my
I was a little stalker. Facebook is what, I can be, if I want to find out information about somebody, that I shouldn't say this, this sounds crazy on the podcast. I will borderline, I'm going to find someone's social media, and I'm going to find out information just because, like, it's fun for me to do. Maybe I should work for the FBI. FBI hit me up.
I don't need to do anything with the information,
Yes,
but
I
like,
just
I'm
like to know it.
curious. What can I find?
So I remember, like, she said, like, oh yeah, I don't really talk to him like that. And then I went back on his page, and I'm scrolling, and I find a post that she liked, and then that she commented on. And then I remember, like,
You're like, oh, you don't really talk like that?
I text her what she said. And I was like, LOL. Like, I'm not petty like that anymore. I think
Damn.
I'm just, right? Like, nowadays, if someone's doing weird stuff, you just don't talk to them. But back in the day, you'd be talking to questionable people. And I remember, like, messaging and being like, oh, yeah, what's this? And she was like, you're petty. And I was like, yeah.
You're like, gotcha.
Yeah, but Facebook, we used to just expose people,
It does, my Facebook won't scroll back very far.
Oh, let me see.
I'm on 2015.
You probably, is that when you started it? No, probably you definitely started before, because Facebook launched.
I thought I had one in high
2008.
school, and I graduated in 2014.
Try again. I hate when people post on your page or tag you and stuff. Like,
I know, I really should go through and get rid of that.
it's so weird, man. I love that Instagram's not like that at all.
Yeah.
That would bother me. That's what made me so anti Facebook for a while, which is like, sometimes I'll deactivate my Facebook, because it's like, the fact that someone can just post on my page, I think it's different now. There's probably like more permission that has to be like, I don't think someone can just like write on your page anymore.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably, honestly. That's like a huge part of what Facebook is.
But like, it should be like permission. Like, you should be able to be like, no, deny that. Because then someone could be like,
Well, I guess you can go on and delete it.
yeah, but what if you missed, like, you don't notice it?
I don't know.
Or they spam you.
But this, I do have something I wanted to talk about too. So
Okay.
this segues pretty well. I didn't like the way I said that.
You said it like a person who just learned the word segue. And now
I'd like
you
to
just
make a segue into a new conversation.
Yes. Excuse me. I would like to segue this into. Nah, what's up?
Do you think the generation of kids that we will have, how are we going to raise them? in regards to technology and social media. Because my friends said this past weekend, one of them mentioned like, it's going to be up to us to raise kids actually enjoying the outdoors and not being on phones all the time. But the more I think about that, the more I'm like, technology is constantly evolving. We live in a world with AI now that's going to evolve. And like social media plays a huge part in everything. It's like, how do you keep people off of that? Because it's like, it has to be a joint effort if we're going to make the next generation of kids not a certain way.
Huh.
And I just feel like it's unavoidable.
I think it's unavoidable, but I think we'll probably raise them. This is just what came to mind. We'll probably raise them to look at it as a tool, but not as a social construct. Where for us, social media, for us in like Gen Z, for us, social media and the internet's largely like a social construct where we like kind of like live our lives on it, in tune with it,
Right.
kind of can't live without it. And it's not just a tool to us. Like we're not out just, I mean, we're pretty social. Like we still have friends who we hang out with physically and are doing stuff that doesn't involve social media. But I think like largely I'd want to raise a kid who like is out playing outside, doing stuff with his friends, boom. But social media is still a great tool. So when he needs to look up the map on how to like ride his bike home, he can just look it up. When he needs to look up like, but
True.
less the social way that we use it so socially. Like we might not have human interaction for days, but we feel like we did because we're
and it really is like
Mm-hmm.
a mind altering thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like from my perspective, like look at our parents.
Mm-hmm.
They grew up in the age of like cell phones coming too, and then
Mm-hmm.
you know they went from a BlackBerry flip phone to now these iPhones and whatever. But that was all new to them coming out. So like their age of their way of controlling it was that, oh, when you get to this age you can have a cell phone, because who knows the long-term effects of having a cell phone. Who knew that it was going to turn into this iPhone that has access to all of this. Whereas I feel like, okay, now we know all of the potential that comes with an iPhone. My kid will get a flip phone and it's like, you're not creating social media until you are 18 and out of the house. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
because that's mind altering, and I don't want anybody. You see how it affects people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like also just like the bullying that goes on behind screens.
So much.
And it's like
The exposure.
go back to bullying each other in person.
You know what? Like I know
no bullying, but like behind a screen is
No,
people feel so much more comfortable saying stuff so much worse.
Oh, it's so mean.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like I saw a girl, she posted something and she was really excited about her hairstyle and they roasted her so bad in the comments.
Yeah, that makes
and she
me so
wasn't
sad.
taking it like lightly, like, aha, that's your opinion. She really was like, dang, that's mean. Coming from, and she was answering everyone, and I was like, oh, her mental state.
Yeah.
So imagine like a young person.
Right.
I think I personally don't think that young people should have the internet.
But then it's like there are, of course, are going to be people that they go to school with who do have social media. And the way I viewed it growing up was like the kids that have these iPhones when they first came out, I was like, those are the cool kids and I'm jealous. And like, I want a cell phone because I want to be cool like that. Yeah. And I want to have access to these things. So is my kid going to be a loser because I don't allow them to have access to these things? Or am I going to just cave and be like, well, all her friends are doing it?
No, the
You're
pressure.
Right?
Yeah. Again, I don't even think I wouldn't even want my kid to have access to the internet as a tool if he wants to check the weather.
Right.
So like maybe a device will come out in our time where it has it's like
an iPad that doesn't have messaging or anything.
It's just a toolkit. Yeah, so it has a calendar, it has games, it has weather, it has a camera, so it has like tools, but they have no way to reach out.
Right. You can't even download Snapchat.
But yeah, you probably would like think about it the same because it wasn't like that. I think our parents just let us use the internet. Cell phones was a little bit more
they didn't know.
Yeah, cell phones was a little bit more like some parents were like, well, you can have a cell phone when you're like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Because they knew, okay, this means they could be calling random people. People can contact them, text them, whatever. But what's something that our generation, like our parents were restricting us? For us, it probably was like going out. You know what I mean? Like you would want to leave the house and your parent would be like, nah, you can't go to a party because you're this years old. It'll be
Right.
the same thing.
But
Like,
also in terms of phones, they restricted
yeah.
us. You can't have it till this age. Even when I first got a cell phone, I wasn't allowed to have texting until I was a
Yeah.
certain age. So it was like,
And you
okay,
had
anybody you
friends.
want to get in touch with, you phone call. At night, I had to charge my phone in the kitchen. I wasn't allowed to keep my phone with me in my room.
You had friends though who probably was like, oh yeah, I just keep my phone in my room. I just be texting. I stay up
Right.
late texting.
We stayed up all
Yes.
night on the phone, me and my crush or whatever.
Yep.
And I'm like, I could never have that
And I'm sure you
opportunity.
said to your parents, I'm sure you said like,
Oh, they get to do it.
yeah, and they were like, and they probably felt like, oh, we're probably
Right. It's like, oh, what do we do? Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
And like now I'm like, okay, I know. I'll probably
You
make my
kinda-
kid do the same thing.
you're kind of happy they did it, like
Right.
restricted a little bit,
Yeah.
which is weird because I actually, the only restrictions I had with my sister's cell phone, because like more so my mom just wasn't going to get us cell phones. My sister had one. So it was like, we had a landline. So she was like, mom was like, you need to call somebody. You just call them on a landline.
Right.
But like, I wanted the cell phone because I wanted to go out on the, we had a sun porch. And I like want to be on the sun porch all in the private talking to
Yeah,
like,
you want to talk to your
girls I
crush.
like.
You don't want your family to hear you.
But there was like no restriction on how late I could talk.
Oh, wow.
I
That's
would
crazy.
just be talking until like, I would go to bed for school. And like my mom just trusted me to go to bed like
Oh, really?
at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will say I didn't have those restrictions, but I'm a boy, so like I can't get in much trouble.
I mean, you could have, but
Yeah, true.
I can't imagine, and I wish we did grow up in a time where it was only landlines.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
imagine.
Yeah. Well,
You
then the
call each other on
argument.
landlines eventually. Like, dating, I feel like would be easier because it's like, we're not
No.
going to be texting and keeping in contact. I don't have to worry about you texting other people. You're calling my house, you're pursuing me.
But then I think I like that thought because it brings up a whole other bunch of thoughts. One, you then you want to make sure you have a landline in your room.
Yeah.
Because like imagine you're like in the kitchen trying to talk all low and like you're hoping the cord's long enough to where you can kind of cut into a corner.
Yeah,
and then
but
what if
that's
someone
kinda
picks up the other
fun.
line? It seems fun in theory, Noel, but
The private
Yeah.
conversations that you want to be having can be had in person
Yeah.
instead of on a cell phone.
this is true. Or you could write a letter.
Yeah.
I feel like it developed more patience when people were dating on the landline because like now when you want to have your feelings validated, you just text.
Right.
But
Everybody is too accessible.
if that person's not going to be home the whole
What are
day
you gonna do?
because just say they have work and then whatever else they have, they're going to be home. You're just waiting. And then again, there was a time where there wasn't answering machines.
Yeah.
So
So they
you
didn't even know
call-
if you tried.
No, but you would call and someone in the house would pick up.
Yeah.
Because someone was probably home and you would say, hey, is Rebecca home? I don't know why I just love the random. Is
You
Rebecca
said
home?
it creepily.
And then they'd be like, nah, Rebecca, she's at work all day today. Is this Aaron? I'd be like, yeah, can you tell her I called? Okay. And
Yeah.
Rebecca gets home and he forgets to tell her I called. And I don't
Oh,
hear
yeah.
from Rebecca for 3 days.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking,
but I love that idea.
and I'm thinking, oh man, and I'm not gonna see her. We don't have plans until like a Friday. Just saying, it's early in the week, and I'm like, dang, does Rebecca? And then you got me a guy sitting in a flower patch. Does she love me? Does she love me not?
So that was the
pondering.
stress. And now today it's like they're not answering your text message.
Yes, for 2 hours, and you're
Right.
like, what? They don't even like me, bro. They haven't answered
I'd
in
rather
2
be
hours,
back like being like,
and you're waiting 3
"What the
days.
heck? Are we still going out tomorrow?"
And they what's the saying distance makes the heart grow fonder. So because you haven't heard from the person, you start to like the feelings. You have to really think about the feeling and longing you have for them, and it grows and develops. Then when you probably see them, you're probably not going to spend time on a stupid little argument or stupid like fighting over something because you're
Right.
like, oh, I'm so happy to see them. But then you're like, yo, I need to have this person way closer proximity to me. Then you're like, well, I guess I'm just going to get a ring and marry her.
Yeah.
Because so maybe the old school way of doing it was better because you're like, I gotta have this. I need
Right.
her in the house all the time where I know where she is because I
Right.
want to see her. Like,
And I think there are so many benefits
Yeah.
obviously of technology in the way that we can communicate now.
Yeah.
Like even like somebody going to the grocery store and you being like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to put this on the list. Can you grab it?"
Yeah.
But all that's doing is making our lives easier, but it's
Oh, yeah.
not a necessity.
no. It's training us also for like instant gratification. So we put something out there and we want to know immediately. Like, again, we send a text to a person who we like and we're like, I need to know, like, because they could answer right away. Where, like I said, back in the day, you write a letter, right? You send a
Right.
letter. You just be waiting. You then you
Oh,
have to like,
man.
that feeling when you're waiting, but you have to do other stuff. Like you got to go to work and you got to get groceries, and you're trying to like distract yourself. And they didn't even have iPods to put on back then, bro. So
No.
they didn't have music to distract themselves. They're hanging with their friends, doing whatever people do back in like however long ago this was.
Skipping rocks.
Skipping rocks. Fucking daisies. So y'all was, first of all, boomers, y'all was on some random stuff. You guys were doing random stuff. Like you're like, let me just, I guess I miss her. I'll go to the park and skip rocks after work.
Right. You're like, I saved up 60 cents. Maybe I'll go get a hamburger. I don't know.
Yeah, we're dogging them right now. I'm like, dang, I got a
But I
dollar.
want to live in that time.
You're like, I got a dollar. You're like, I'm about to go see a movie, buy some candy, maybe get a shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I'll skip a couple rocks. That's free. You know what I'm saying? I get a sody pop down at the Johnny's Mart. Nah, but like, I
Do kids even have handshakes anymore? Like, remember, like Miss Mary Mac? Do they even have that anymore?
Nah, like, yeah, but we were bored, bro. We had to play.
They should still have that.
They have
They're
6,
playing
7.
Candy Crush.
They're playing. That's their version of that. So like where
That's
we
not
would do.
the same. You need the dexterity from Miss Mary Mac.
Yeah, we had all these like the dexterity from Miss Mary Mac is crazy. We had a lot of games we would play as kids because we just didn't have anything else to do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Like, my kids will grow up playing board games. Like, yeah, we're gonna eat dinner together.
Yeah. Nah, your kids, your
No
kids probably
TV. No
kids gonna be
TVs.
like, can I be excused every night, bro? Nah.
TV time is maybe like 30 minutes a week.
I guess 30 minutes a week is crazy. I guess parents like overcorrect.
I mean, it's hard. Like, you're parenting for the first time. Nobody taught you how to do this.
Yeah. Like, so for instance, my niece, so my brother-in-law and my sister they're both gamers. They grew up gaming a lot. So same way, like things change. So for instance, if a dad grew up playing basketball, his kids probably play basketball. But now because most millennial men and women are gamers. Like you even are a gamer. You don't think about it, but can you play? How many, like, you're deep into Candy Crush. You're probably going to end up so your kid's going to see what you're doing as they're growing up. And instead of them being like, oh, I want to go outside and play basketball, they might be like a gamer. So for instance, my niece is like 10. She's been playing Minecraft since she was like 4. Now she has her own controller and her own ways of playing it. But like,
right, that's such a good point because it's like, okay, I'm saying this is how I want to raise my kids, but in order to do that, I also have to disconnect.
there it is.
So yeah, you're right. That's going to be really hard. We've all developed an addiction to our phones.
Yeah, and there's so many things we love doing.
Yeah.
And I guess if you have kids, you have to be super mindful because whatever
They're
do, they're
taking
gonna want to do.
Yeah.
But it could be good or it could be bad. So for instance, growing up, my mom used to draw. So I started drawing really young. Like I would draw. And so I was more drawn to drawing than playing basketball. You know what I mean? Like, and my dad is like less of a baller and like more of a sports person. He was more into like the arts. Like he's a singer and like doing stuff, and he's really social. So like those are the things I picked up on as opposed to. So yeah, your kid's probably gonna be level 82 on Candy Crush. You know what I mean? But I agree with you. Like our generation is gonna definitely overcorrect, I feel like, and not give technology like at all.
I mean, I hope. I hope.
Or it'll be the opposite, and there'll be the people who let them just run wild with it.
Right. Yeah. Who knows?
What's like some recent things you asked ChatGPT?
Okay.
Since you treat it like it's a best friend.
Okay.
And you might even date it.
Let's see. I asked it for migraine relief tips.
Okay.
Let's see. I asked what the purple heart on Hinge meant. I said, what do the little purple hearts in messages mean in chats on Hinge? Apparently it means it's a signals feature. It indicates that Hinge has identified that person as someone who tends to participate thoughtfully on the app.
Oh.
Interesting. I don't know if I really care. Like, I don't. So you're talking to a lot of it.
you're like, I was trying to think of
Like,
it.
actually better if I don't know.
I was trying to think of an excuse for him. Like, no, maybe he's just talking to his friends, and I'm like, wait, on Hinge,
right?
Yeah,
It's like almost like I'm gonna feel relieved if you don't have the purple heart.
Yeah, it's like you shouldn't have the purple heart.
Let's see. I asked it. I was throwing up like a lot, and so I sent it a picture of my eye, because I like all under my eye had a bunch of like red dots.
Oh,
like
the blood
purple dots.
vessels bust. Yeah.
And I said, I get these very tiny red dots around my eyes after I throw up. What is it? And it said, those tiny red dots are most likely petechiae, whatever.
Oh.
And I said, is there anything I could put on them to help? It said, unfortunately, blah, blah, blah. No.
No, they just have to heal.
Let's see. I asked it, how many ounces is a handful of green beans cooked?
What? Okay, what did it give you? It can't even know the size of your hand, right?
No.
Ain't no way.
It says about half to 1 cup, depending on your hand size.
Oh my God.
And because I was asking it, I was like, give me a meal plan for weight loss. When should I have breakfast? Before or after the gym?
You ask it everything.
Can dogs eat apple?
Not apples, 1 apple.
Yeah.
You ask Chat GPT everything.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
What's the dumbest thing you've ever asked it?
I'm going to have to look. I don't remember off the top of my head. I sent it like the pictures of a tag, like on clothing. And I said, what do these symbols mean? Because don't you ever look at them and be like, I don't know if that can be dry cleaned based off of these symbols.
Yeah, it's always something like, it'll be like a square.
And I was like, what do these
with 2 lines through it, and then the next one would be a square with 1 line. You're like, I guess I can wash it once or twice.
I feel like that's something our parents grew up knowing.
Yeah.
And they never passed that information along to us.
It was so self-explanatory to them.
Yeah.
That they just were like, how could anyone look at this and not understand?
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm looking at the tag. I'm like, can I even wash this? I have no idea.
Yeah. Don't iron.
Like, does it say in words what I should do?
I'm trying to look if I have. Don't iron is probably the easiest one because it's like an iron with a cross through it. So I feel like if you look at my ChatGPT stuff, it's less questions and more me asking it to do tasks for me.
Oh, really? Like what?
Like generating stuff. Like, let's see.
I like this one. I asked it. Excuse options for plans.
Excuse options for plans? Wait, what did it give you?
Hey, I'm sorry, but something came up and I'm not going to be able to make it anymore. I hope you all have the best time. I can't wait to hear all about it.
Said no one ever, bro. I guess I did ask it once to tell me how to tell someone I didn't want to speak to them anymore.
I said, can you show me a picture of about how much 1 pound of salmon is? Be a picture.
Can I see? That's not helpful at all, bro. That's not helpful. Do you ever on the same subject of like, do you ever, when you're about to send a text to someone and it's really long, it's going to be something kind of like a little more sensitive and like, you know, like if you're going to break up with someone through text, and do you write it in your notes first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always.
So you don't accidentally like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you ever find your notes later?
Yeah.
No, not me humming on it.
Like Jen.
No, I think I'm gonna play
How long is it?
It's like 28 seconds.
Oh, okay.
No.
Is this to see if you're good at singing? Is it? What was like the purpose?
I don't know.
We need to hear more of it.
I'm afraid to play some of these. Like, what am I recording?
Come on.
Oh.
Bro, play them.
No,
Stop.
hold on. I'm gonna play it. I gotta find a better one. No. Why am I singing?
Did you think you were onto something when you recorded these?
I think I had a song idea.
Oh, you had a
ears
song
are so
idea.
hot right now,
I'm
bro.
sorry, I forgot you're a singer.
I had a song idea, and I think I was like, I didn't want to forget. Maybe I didn't want to like. Well.
No.
Yo, you have to say it then. Like you leave the air for me. Like.
I like
outro.
It. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, we post bi-weekly. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, comment.
I don't care about you. Nah, you're not going to put that in.
What ups?
You didn't put that in.
No, I'm putting that in.
No.
Aaron doesn't give a.
Yeah. Yo, all the bleeping you're going to have to do. You just be saying.
Boy, bye.
Boy, what is it?
And then the music's going to play.
Oh.